So this is a quick demo of our new ecodoo prototype. We're going to check out the game, the map and the app, which is buttoned here as ecodoo. So let's get into the game. I'm just going to say I filled it in earlier and I'll play as Ollie. Yes, I was Dave earlier on in this demo. Let's go straight into the app, which I've got by clicking dashboard at the top, and take you back to the beginning. So there's a secret button there, that star button. We'll come to that in a minute. What's new here, the map. This is a mock-up, but I do have a working map that lets the buttons appear as you make progress. So the progress indicator here is that the user has got to £5 and he's reached his target of 5, and his ultimate targets here is 20. So we can make it configurable, or we can make it everybody's on the same progress journey. So I've added to this screen a link to the dashboard, a link to their do list, which is the things that they like to do, and a piggy bank total. They're all quite crude, no apologies, I just wanted everything in place. So yeah, that's current total in the bank, 180 in total. These are just mock-ups, so they won't add up. Back to the app, my do list. So these are the things that this person's already doing. We can add more and more. There are 4 here. Let's see if I can quickly show you what I mean. Adding more. So I'll just keep cloning the bottom one. So you see the list then got longer. Well, that was because I cheated. I just kept cloning things. So we probably need a bit of UI that lets them add to this list, and that should probably come from somewhere here in the dashboard. So again, new here is claim new do, which is a way to add a new ecodoo that we've not thought of, and it's a sort of step form where you just fill in as you go. So let's say our new one is lights. Just imagine we filled in the rest of that form. There are some advanced settings, so location might be important. It might be something that you can only do in your part of the world. Click submit, and then you see your new prototype, and it's prompting you to give it a try. So if you create a link, that will take you off to that link. And also new here is how much it's worth, how many green stars you get, and how long the timeout lasts. So at the end of any ecodoo, you get the option to continue and wait until the timeout for that activity has elapsed. And you see I've got a timeout at the bottom of 59 minutes. Or you can short circuit that by promoting the game. So I can carry on playing now. Hooray. Okay, so back to the game. Let's have a quick look around the game. I think you've all seen it before. It's a typical platformer. You're going around looking for food items in this kitchen world. And what does happen from time to time is you get a waypost drop into your world. Oh, bang on target. So you saw that little parrot fall into the world. So games designers, partners, advertisers, anybody can drop in sort of photorealistic or cartoon objects into the game, complete with a little puzzle for the players to interact with. So it's based on the idea of role-playing games. And the parrot's telling you he feels sick, and you've got to choose what to do about it. The correct choice will give you more energy. So I chose to put the kettle on, which gave me 2 energy. That was a better choice. and you can carry on playing. Well, let's go back to the dashboard a minute, and let's go back to where we started. So this needs a little bit of work. It needs to be more welcoming. So what have I showed you? I've showed you the map, I've showed you the game, I've showed you ecodoo. So what happens to the household bill payer when other people are playing and they want to convert from the sort of game world of money to the real money? They're going to get a list like this, which basically shows what the team are claiming they've done, and whether or not you want to actually decline that claim or agree it. So if you agree it, you get a nice notice to say that you've agreed. Your users will know, or the person who did that will know. That's been agreed, everybody's happy. Continue to the map or promote. We obviously want people to promote the game. That would be great, and this is the kind of button we want to track so that we know we're getting that friend of a friend or word of mouth traction, which would be brilliant. Or they may decide not to do that and click the other link and continue to the map, see that they've made further progress when the map's interactive, and continue. So let's look at that again. If they decline, as a person declining, you can give people a reason. Well, that might be neat. Don't necessarily have to in our first release. And once they've confirmed, they can carry on declining. So just as with your ecodoo list, there can be maybe a whole list of things here, individual amounts that need to be approved, or we could just have one weekly amount. My instinct's thinking let's start with individual amounts. More fun, more controllable, but maybe tedious after a while. We'll see. What haven't I showed you? What I haven't showed you is just a little pop-up that you get when you've made some progress. So I can show you that from my do list. So let's pretend you did something, poof, and great, you earn 3 stars. This little pop-up appears. I think I need to make it less transparent, and when you continue, it disappears. So another one, continue. Obviously, your stars would go up properly. There are 2 other screens, and I'm just going to cheat and show you those without clicking on a link. First, let me just kill that one, and so this is what happens when your claim's approved. Bang! And you get told you've done a great job, how much you contributed. As I said previously, you could then tell friends. And again, continue. Back to the dashboard. I'm just going to show you what happens if you're rejected. Bear with me while I cheat behind the scenes. So your claim was declined. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. Ouch. So your claim was for £50 earned from water refills was declined. The message from Dad, and maybe we'll say, oh, yeah. Anyway, so you might want to contest it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I tried to keep it short.